Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is one of the most hyped games for this year. With a release date for May 12, we still really don't know anything too much in depth about this game, the sequel to Breath of the Wild. Well, what if I told you that we have some updates now that might show that we are maybe getting something soon towards new information for Tears of the Kingdom. Let's talk all about that in today's video, so sit back, relax, enjoy, take a beverage, and let's get on with the news. So, there is this user on Reset Era that noted something very interesting to do with Tears of the Kingdom. And there has been basically this update towards the Nintendo Switch eShop in Canada. And he was looking through some code and we are seeing updates in the background. Now, most of the time when games have updates in the background on web, like the stores, digital stores that they are selling, like the PlayStation Store, or the Steam Store, or the Xbox Store, they tend to do updates behind the scenes to prepare for stuff like pre-orders, for example. The game is coming out 12th of May. And we haven't seen any like in-depth gameplay preview or anything like that, or a gameplay demo, or like more just in-depth longer gameplay video, just these shorter trailers. So we have to see something very soon. So let's see what this Reset Era user came with. Neoxon, sorry if I'm butchering this name. For context, here is a before and after comparison of some of background code that he's found. December 2022, name Advance Wars. So Advance Wars also got a update. 1+2 Reboot Camp. And you see here NSUID with some code. And the same thing for Tears of the Kingdom, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, SKU. And then now in January, you see that these have been updated with new code. They have been doing something in the background at the Nintendo eShop to prepare for something at least. The fact that they are being updated now likely means that pre-orders on the eShop will go up in the very near future, which would probably precedent by a showcase in a Nintendo Direct. And now that Fire Emblem Engage is out, Nintendo doesn't have to worry about being overshadowed by Zelda. Fire Emblem Engage is now out, that's indeed true. It's probably the next big Nintendo release that they had next to Zelda now in, shall I say, the early part of 2023. We also do have the Octopath Traveler 2 game, which is also a big release, but it's not as big as the first party stuff from Nintendo like Zelda and Fire Emblem. So now that Fire Emblem is out of the way, we can basically start seeing promotion, heavy promotion for Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. When could we see this Nintendo Direct, if they will do a Nintendo Direct next month? I want to point out two things. First one is PAX East. PAX East is a big gaming, shall I say, con where you can go to and where you can speak with other gamers and you can play some games. It's basically this event like E3 or Gamescom. PAX East is actually starting around March 23rd until March 26th. And normally Nintendo has some presence at PAX East. And I think last time they had a booth for Animal Crossing New Horizon, or the new Animal Crossing game. I don't know what the title was. So to have something for Legend of Zelda, I think would make sense, especially because of the fact that we don't have any E3 now where people can try out the game early. Another thing that I want to note, the second point, is Pokemon Day, which is every year around February 27th. And I do think if Nintendo has news for Pokemon, like, let's say DLC for not Sword and Shield, but we are already at Scarlet and Violet. If they have DLC for Scarlet and Violet, I think Pokemon Day might make sense to show it off there, and it needs its own marketing. So they probably will give you a Pokemon Direct around that day, or maybe not. Maybe the Pokemon Company will do something themselves. But most of the time you can see a Nintendo Direct just for Pokemon. And I do think if they want to show off Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, they might have to do it soon, before February 27th. Because then it's basically Pokemon's turn, shall I say, to get more information. So what I am thinking is that we are going to see a general Nintendo Direct or a Zelda Nintendo Direct specifically towards Tears of the Kingdom before, let's say, February 27th. So around early February. And now that we have these changes at the Nintendo store, the Switch store in Canada, I do think Nintendo is at the moment preparing stuff, show something off, like go live with pre-orders, maybe like a collector's edition or something like that. New gameplay, screenshots that will be presented on the store itself. So I think we might see a Nintendo Direct very soon, as maybe even next week or the week after that, somewhere in early February, to have some time between Pokemon and the Legend of Zelda. Now, I don't know if it's going to be a general Direct, that's the thing I don't know yet, or if they are going to do a Zelda Direct specifically for Tears of the Kingdom. That's still something I'm speculating about. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think of this? Do you think it might be a general Direct we're going to see, or something for just Zelda alone? So that's all the information I have now. If I get any more information towards Tears of the Kingdom, you will be the first one to know, because I'm very hyped for that game. If I have any more specific news, I will of course let you guys know. So, thank you guys for watching. As always, like this video, that would be amazing. Subscribe to the channel, that would help me a lot. Visit my social media if you want to hear more about me in the description down below. Let's just have a discussion. What do you guys think of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom? When do you guys think we will actually see it? And what do you think of this news? Do you think it's not important at all that we have these background changes at the Nintendo Switch store? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next Get Rekt Gaming News video. Bye bye.